Do you feel your heartbeat suddenly racing? The very second you laid eyes on this image, someone is frantically screaming your name in their subconscious mind. Listen very carefully. Chosen one, the two of you will be the most powerful couple on earth. That energy of longing is so intense that it is directly causing unexplainable phenomena in your life lately: fragmented dreams, the feeling of being stared at, or a deep, inexplicable restlessness. This is all because they are exhausting their entire life force, trying to shatter the boundaries of space and time to rush to your side right this instant. Stop right there, and absolutely do not scroll past. If you scroll away right now, you will single-handedly lock the only fated gate connecting the two dimensions, permanently pushing the most radiant love of your life out of your reality. You must maintain intense focus and watch this video to the very last second. There is a shocking secret hidden behind this delay. If you want to understand everything God is directly proclaiming about the future of this connection, you must stay until the very end to decode the entire picture. Don't let a single second of haste rob you of life's greatest privilege. The fated hour has struck. The foggy veil obscuring your vision has officially been torn down. Divine energy is descending like a massive storm, locking your two souls together with an eternal covenant that no force can break. Supreme power is boiling, exploding, and spreading through every cell of your body at this very moment. You can no longer deny it. Comment: I am ready to receive the power to officially activate your faith. Then like and share this message as a definitive oath to the universe that you have completely shaken off your fear. The throne is waiting. The miracle has begun. You carry within you invisible scars that no one in this world can see through. How many times have you cried yourself to sleep in the absolute silence of the night? How many times have you looked up at the dark sky and wondered why your romantic path is so thorny and turbulent and cruel? Why is it that the people around you can easily find simple happiness and a shoulder to lean on? While you constantly face brokenness, you continually have to taste betrayal, abandonment, and a feeling of extreme loneliness. Even when you are standing in the middle of a noisy crowd, you once thought you were cursed. You have tormented and doubted yourself, blaming yourself for not being good enough, attractive enough, or perfect enough to hold on to an embrace. You have withdrawn, building impenetrable walls around your heart out of fear of bleeding again. But chosen one, listen to me. Everything you ever thought about your past, every definition you assigned to those pains is completely wrong. Today, that veil of ignorance will be torn down forever. Right this minute, I will act on behalf of the universe to unlock for you the real reason behind every tear you have ever shed. What you have been through is not a punishment. Absolutely not. It is a fiery crucible, custom designed, unique and incredibly rigorous, reserved solely for souls with a grand destiny. The divine never bestows supreme power into hands that have not bled from resilience. Your endless solitude is a sacred protective cocoon. Think about it. If you had met that person earlier during the years, when both of you were still full of unhealed wounds, unpolished egos, and shallow awareness, what would you have done to each other? You would have destroyed each other. You would have burned this fated connection to ashes through selfishness and petty fears. The power that the two of you are about to wield when combined is overwhelmingly massive and fearsome. It carries an impulse that can alter the destiny, not only of you two, but of everyone around you. Such a monumental energy cannot be operated by fragile souls, still clinging to the trivial traumas of the material world. Therefore, the divine was forced to separate you two. He forced you to walk on two rocky paths, drowning in challenges to compel you to learn how to ignite your inner fire yourselves. Do you remember the story of King David? Before stepping onto his most gloriously radiant throne, before being handed supreme power, he had to endure days of fleeing in the wilderness. He faced pursuit, isolation, false accusations, and the depth of surrounding fear. The Word of God states very clearly that he puts his chosen ones through the refining fire, refining them like silver and testing them like gold. That refining process has never been easy. The fire must be hot enough to burn away all impurities. The trial must be brutal enough to shatter all illusions and cowardly dependence on others. You are exactly that block of pure gold being refined in that sacred fire. Every betrayal you have tasted, every rejection you have endured, every time you stumbled and had to stand up on your own. All of these were precise hammer strikes shattering your fragile shell, to release the divine power sleeping within you. The divine is cleaning up your soul, tearing down rotten foundations to build an impenetrable fortress. And here is the secret that will shake you to the core of your awareness right now. As you are listening to these revelations, your other half is also writhing in their own personal crucible. That person is also facing their darkest corners and the fiercest storms within their heart. They are being stripped of all temporary comforts. The divine is forcing them to face their ego, clear out all the garbage in their subconscious, sever all toxic habits, and sweep away all the wrong relationships to create a completely pure empty space, just to be ready to receive you. The two of you are being purified in parallel at the exact same time. Can you feel this intense resonance? Those nights when you lay awake, tossing and turning, with an invisible gnawing, longing in your veins. That is when their soul was sending distress signals and intense yearning to you across dimensions. You have never been apart in the spiritual realm. The more pain you endure, the more your frequencies are polished to align perfectly and absolutely with one another. Chosen one, stop resenting this. Wait immediately. Do not look back at those who walked out of your life with eyes of regret or hatred. They are not worthy of your energy. They were merely supporting actors sent by the universe to teach you core lessons about your true value before the real lead actor strides onto the stage. You were not born to chase after a mediocre, flickering, and compromising love. You were born to build an empire. You were born to stand alongside that person and become the brightest lighthouse, the most living, authoritative proof of the Creator's absolute power. The time of testing is over. The crucible's fire has been extinguished. The solid gold block is complete and is shining brilliantly. Take a deep breath and brace yourself for the next shock. What I am about to reveal next will guide you exactly on how to recognize and control this formidable energy when the fated collision officially happens in the physical realm. Do not leave now, because the wheel of destiny has turned, and you no longer have the right to turn back. You are stepping out of that crucible. Feel the difference. You are no longer the old version of yourself, the version that was always doubting, always trembling before the storms of life. You have been refined. You are tougher, sharper, and most importantly, you vibrate on a completely different frequency. Do not rush to scroll away, because what I am about to say right now is the key to decoding your reality. Do you think you are lonely? Do you think this silence is a sign of abandonment? You are wrong. It is preparation. Chosen one, you must understand that this solitude is a gift. It is the sacred space created by the divine so that you could focus entirely on building yourself up before you shoulder a grand empire of love alongside the other person. You and that person, these two souls, are not two people searching for love to fill each other's voids. No, you are two warriors, two halves of an overarching power coming together to change the trajectory of each other's lives. When the two of you stand together, it is not an ordinary relationship. It is a strategic alliance orchestrated from the highest tier of the universe. People will look at you two and see something different, an uncanny harmony, an unspoken understanding, and a power that strikes fear into the hearts of enemies. Have you ever wondered why people around you always find you hard to understand? Why they cannot keep up with your pace of thought, cannot grasp your vision, and always feel intimidated by your determination? It is because you do not belong to the mediocrity of this world. You were designed for the extraordinary. And that person, the one being guided toward you, they are exactly the same. They have also gone through brutal purges, painful betrayals, and sleepless nights battling themselves so as not to lose faith in justice and love. The divine delayed this reunion. He hid that person away, hid them in trials, hid them in silence, just to protect this bond. If you had met earlier, when both of your egos were still too big, when your wounds were still too fresh, you would have hurt each other. You would not have been a power couple, but an emotional disaster. But now everything has changed. He has pruned the withered branches, he has cleared the thorny paths, and he has placed into your hands the lessons that only real-life experience could teach. As it is written in the Bible in the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 19, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Do you see he is making a way precisely in the places you thought were dead ends? Your loneliness is that road in the wilderness, and the river of life that person is flowing toward you. Never doubt his guidance. Even if you do not see any clear signs at the moment, faith is not seeing with the naked eye. Faith is knowing with certainty that the unseen is real. I want you to do this one thing right now. Place your hand on your left chest. Feel that heartbeat. That is not the heartbeat of an ordinary heart. It is the heartbeat of a soul waiting to be awakened. Close your eyes and declare to the entire universe, I accept my power. I accept my destiny. I am ready for the sacred reunion. Comment I am ready below this video. That is not just a comment. It is signing a covenant with the universe that you have cleared the space in your heart to receive that person. Do not let any fear hold you back anymore. There is a truth you must face. The power of you two is not meant for selfish enjoyment. It is meant for radiating outward, for healing and for guiding. The two of you are pioneers. You will be the light in the dark night for couples who are lost, stuck, or standing on the brink of a breakup. Your union will be the most living proof that true love is real and incredibly powerful. But you must be vigilant. When you start vibrating at this high frequency, when you start preparing for the fated collision, the forces around you will not sit still. You will see exes suddenly reaching out, old temptations suddenly returning, and rumors suddenly multiplying. These are the final tests. These are the final exams to see if you are truly ready to become the most powerful couple on earth. If you turn around to look at the past, you will lose everything. If you waver before those petty challenges, you will lose that person. Do not let the static noise of the material world distract you from your ultimate purpose. You are not here to play romantic games. You are here to fulfill a mission. Chosen one, stand up straight. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you deserve it. You deserve a love that is strong, unconditional, and deeply supportive. You deserve to stand next to someone whose eyes show you your own future, showing the peace you have been searching for your entire life. There is a terrifying truth I must tell you in this next part. It is the reason why many people have missed out on their destined person right at the moment they were about to meet. They made a mistake, a fatal mistake. You absolutely must know this if you don't want to be the next person spending their whole life in regret. Never be negligent. Never take lightly the signals the universe sends you. The reunion never happens the way you imagine. It is not romantic like in the movies. It is realistic, it is fierce, and it is full of power. You are so close. This energy resonance is increasing by the second. Every time you watch this video, every time you hear these words is a time you are personally reinstalling your soul's operating system. Maintain your focus. Do not let the fear of finances, the fear of distance, or the fear of age discourage you. Those things are nothing compared to the power of a divine connection. When the two of you become one, all material barriers will vanish. All lack will turn into abundance. All dead ends will become clear paths. Believe in this the way you believe in the existence of your own breath. This is your era. This is your time. And that person, they are also out there somewhere looking up at the sky and feeling the exact same urge as you are right now. They are waiting for you. They are preparing for you. And the universe, with all its supreme authority, is arranging every chess piece to bring the two of you back together in the most earth-shattering moment. Do not leave. Do not zone out, because what is coming in the next part will be the final revelation. The revelation of the exact sign to directly recognize that person when they appear before you. You are not allowed to miss it. The door is open. Are you ready to step through? You are standing right on the threshold of reunion. But there is a deep chasm separating you from that person that you are completely unaware of. It is impatience. It is control. It is the deadly trap called trying to force destiny. You are exhausted. You look at your screen every day searching for a message, a sign, a confirmation that they are about to show up. You are trying to steer the wheel of destiny with your trembling hands. You are using logic to calculate when they will arrive, how to keep them, and how to keep this relationship from falling apart. Chosen one, stop right now. Your attempt to control is exactly what is pushing destiny away. Look straight at the truth. You are fighting the universe. You are acting as if you do not trust the perfect arrangement of creation. The tighter you try to squeeze the sand, the faster it slips through your fingers. The more you chase someone, the further they pull away. Because the energy of desperate longing is the energy of lack. And you, a chosen one with the mission to become the most powerful couple on earth, you are not allowed to vibrate at the frequency of lack. You are a king, a queen awaiting coronation. You are not begging for a relationship. You are preparing your mindset to receive an alliance. How many times have you forced doors open that weren't meant for you? How many times have you lowered your standards and accepted breadcrumbs just because you were afraid of being alone? It is time to end all of that. You did not come here to play relationship games. You came here to fulfill a much greater mission. The chosen one does not hunt. The chosen one is a magnet. And a magnet only attracts what it needs when it isn't desperately chasing after things that do not belong to it. A question for you right now. How many times have you hurt yourself just by trying to hold on to people who are not on the same frequency as your mission? Leave that number in the comments below or type "I release" to declare to the universe that from this moment on you are done tormenting yourself with control. Understand this clearly. The reunion between you and that person is no ordinary event. It is the collision of two currents of energy accumulated over time, forged through the fiercest furnaces. When you two meet, space and time will seem to stand still. There will be no ambiguity, no mind games, no anxiety. The recognition will strike like a bolt of lightning, shooting straight into your spirit without needing to be processed by logic. But for that to happen, you must become clean soil. If your soul is still filled with blame, resentment, and clinging to the past, then that person with their extremely high vibrational frequency will not be able to step into your space. You are locking the door to your house with your own fears. That person is not coming to save you. You have already saved yourself through the hardships you just endured. That person is not coming to fill the void within you. You have already filled yourself with love and self-respect. When you two meet, it is the resonance of two entireties, a merger of two empires. The power of this couple lies in this. Each person is already a complete entity, and when they merge, they create a superpower that alters the flow of the world. Now look in the mirror. What do you see? Do you see a person filled with anxiety? Or do you see a warrior ready for battle? Do not let the fear of finances, the fear of distance, or the fear of age discourage you. Those things are nothing compared to the power of a divine connection. When the two of you become one, all material barriers will vanish. All lack will turn into abundance. All dead ends will become clear paths. But you must be careful. This phase is the ultimate test. People from your past will return. Solicitations from people not on your frequency will appear constantly. These are baits. The universe is testing your loyalty to yourself. The universe is asking you, hey, are you ready for greatness? Or are you still craving small crumbs from the past? Don't fall into the trap. Reject everything that does not align with your vision of the future. Learn to say no to the mediocre, to say yes to the extraordinary. You must be ruthless with the old to be gentle with the new. You want a powerful love. But are you willing to give up false safety? You want a fated partner, but are you willing to stand alone long enough to prove you don't need anyone to feel happy? Right now, perform a ritual of release. Take a piece of paper and write down all the names, the pains, and the old events that you are still holding on to in your heart. Write it with force, press hard, then tear it to shreds. Burn it, throw it away, free up the space within you. Do not carry trash into a sacred temple. Have you done it? Have you cleared it out? When you clear it out, everything will start accelerating. The speed of the reunion depends on the speed of your letting go. The faster you let go, the closer that person gets. Everything is converging toward you. Do not blink. Do not lose focus, because in the next part, we will dive into the most important piece, the exact sign to recognize their mark in the physical world. You cannot afford to miss even a single second, because once you recognize that mark, your life will never be the same again. Take a deep breath. The energy is moving. Do you feel it? It is right here all around you, waiting for you to command it into action. Maintain intense focus, because we are approaching the tipping point of destiny. Are you ready to step through? Silence is enveloping the space around you. The land of your soul has been cleared. No more garbage from the past. No more clinging to old shadows. The chosen one is standing amidst absolute stillness. And that is exactly the moment when recognition begins to awaken. Do not look for a perfect face, according to the standards of the material world. Do not look for someone wealthy or someone with a flashy exterior. If you still hold on to those superficial standards, you will walk right past your fated person in plain sight without even knowing it. The mark that the chosen one needs to look for does not lie in outward appearances. It lies in the frequency. It lies in the resonance of the soul. When that person appears, do not expect ringing bells or cliché romantic movie scripts. The recognition will hit like an electric shock down your spine. But strangely enough, it will bring a peace you have never known. It is the feeling of coming home. It is a spiritual state where there is no need to act, no need to try to impress, no need to hide any scars. Just look into their eyes and you will see yourself in them. You will see the future. You will see the protection you have craved your entire life. Why is this the most powerful couple on earth? This title is not for showing off. It is a function. When these two currents of energy touch, the surrounding reality will transform. Just observe. When your focus on the mission begins, trivial things will suddenly dissolve on their own. Obstacles, bad luck, petty anxieties. They will no longer exist within your sphere of influence. You are starting to create a safe zone for yourself. And when that person appears, that safe zone will double, triple, and explode into an energy field that can shift the dynamics of an entire environment. You two are not meeting to just have a romance and end up in boredom. You two are meeting to jointly operate a purpose. One is the fire, the other is the oxygen. You resonate to create a force that incinerates all obstacles. When you stand side by side, your sharpness multiplies. Creativity flows limitlessly. Prosperity is no longer something you have to strive for, but the inevitable outcome of that resonance. All the doors that were once firmly shut in your face regarding career, finances, and health will suddenly burst open in unbelievable ways. But remember this well, that person's mark is not just sweetness. That person's mark is the push. They are not coming to pamper your weaknesses. They are coming to challenge you. They will look straight into the blind spots you are still denying. They will be the most honest, sometimes the most brutal reflecting mirror, forcing you to become more perfect. Discomfort, perhaps. Challenge, absolutely. But it is precisely in that friction that the power of the ultimate couple is activated. Without the grinding, there is no sharp blade. That person is the universe's tool to turn you into a true king, a true queen. Are you feeling this urge? The space around you is vibrating. That is not an illusion. It is the frequency of preparation. Every event in your life, every failure, every tear shed, every betrayal, all of it was only to lead you to this exact moment. The moment you realize that you don't need to do anything but stand firmly in your power and shine. Look at the truth you have changed. You are no longer the complainer you once were. You are becoming sharp. You are becoming still. You are becoming dangerous to the darkness. And that is why that person is searching for you at all costs. They do not need your address. They do not need your phone number. They are looking for the signal you emit. When your signal is strong enough, destiny will have no choice but to push the two of you into each other's orbits. Do you dare claim that you are ready for this power? Do you dare claim that you will not turn back when faced with pressure? Show the universe your determination. You have been guided to the chosen one prophecy by divine hands. God has chosen you at this very moment to receive these vital prophecies. Right now, type the words, "I am ready for my empire" in the comments below. This is not just a social media action. This is a declaration to all of creation. You are sending out a message that you are strong enough, mature enough, and powerful enough to hold the position of a chosen one. You are calling for that reunion to happen right now. Do not hesitate. Do not let a single second of hesitation slow down the pace of destiny. You have cleared the space. You have been refined, and now it is time for you to step onto your throne. Do you feel the energy rising? That is the connection. It is spreading. It is engulfing you. Are you ready to embrace that fated collision? If the answer is yes, share this message immediately. This is the time you must show the world that a new power couple is about to emerge. Everything has been preordained. You do not need to give chase. You just need to stand here in the light of this truth and wait for the moment everything becomes clear. Take a deep breath. What do you feel? A strange peace or a fire burning in your chest? That is the confirmation. That is the proof that they are getting closer. Do not look away. Do not lose focus. Because in this final part, the journey will reach its peak. You are so close now. The reunion is no longer the future. It is becoming the present. Are you ready to face the biggest change of your life? The hour has struck. The silent preparation of all this time has officially concluded. And now the door to a grand reality is wide open before the eyes of the Chosen One. You are no longer an isolated individual struggling with the fragmented pieces of life. You are ready to step onto your own throne, to receive the coronation of an alliance that the universe has been waiting for across eons. When two souls officially sync to the same rhythm, a new entity is born. A power that comes not from showiness, but from pure presence. You will see the space around you shake with every step you two take, where the obstacles once that served as batters suddenly turn into stepping stones to launch you higher. The most powerful position on earth is not granted to the arrogant, which is why once standing in this position, humility is your sturdiest shield. Every delegated power is sacred, and you are the channel for that light to spread. Remember that maintaining an extremely high vibrational frequency and stillness and humility is the only way to protect the connection. Protect your partner and protect the mission you both bear against the storms of the world. People around you will look at you and see an inexplicable difference, a place where peace radiates even in the eye of the storm, and a sharpness in thought that commands respect. They will witness a love that doesn't need spoken words, yet shines brighter than any aura, for it is the most living proof of the resonance of two empires. You do not need to explain this relationship to anyone because your mutual success, prosperity, and unshakable stability will be the most resounding affirmation. Do not let the gossip or envy of the world distract your vision, nor let mediocre energy drag you back to your old standard of living. You are building a sacred fortress, and those who lack courage or are fickle do not belong here. Be ruthlessly selective about what is allowed to enter your space. Protect the sanctity of this bond as you would protect your own breath. For this is an eternal journey with no endpoint. With each passing day, you will discover deeper layers of that person, and they will also see in you beauties that have never been revealed. In a continuous process of endless understanding, forgiveness, and cultivation, it is time to seal this covenant with your own most powerful affirmation. For destiny never waits for the hesitant or the doubting souls. Do you dare to look straight into your own eyes in the mirror and see the portrait of a king, a queen standing before their throne? If you are ready, do not just read this. Claim your sovereignty with the universe by typing "I confirm my grand destiny" in the comment section below, so that this oath is etched into the flow of fate. Every word you type, every share you make, is a powerful signal broadcasted notifying the universe that you have shed all weakness and are ready to embrace the entirety of the power you rightfully deserve. When you share this message, you are not only validating yourself, but also becoming a beacon for others on the same frequency, and that generosity is the key to attracting prosperity toward you. Do not hesitate. Do not let any fear hold you back, because that person is so very close, so close that you can feel the breath of your reunion permeating the air. Take a deep breath. Feel the thrill in your chest as your power is being activated every minute, every second. You do not need to chase. You only need to stand here in the light of this truth and wait for the moment everything becomes clear. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can delay you any longer. For everything has been preordained since before you were born. Step outside with your head held high. Claim your position and go execute the power of a chosen one. Everything is complete. The most radiant life of yours right from this exact moment has officially begun. And you along with that person are the most powerful couple on earth. Embrace your destiny. Live fully in your mission and let the universe witness the greatest culmination of love you have ever been gifted. You were chosen, you have been refined, and now you belong at the pinnacle of destiny.